ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. Alrighty, guys, we're doing higher self messages. And we've got the 3 piles, as I usually do. Pile 1 is the Shifts card. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can give you a better view. And you have this gorgeous Jasper, Red Jasper heart. Look at all the lines in that. And then pile 2, you have the Synergy card. And you have this zebra stone. And pile 3, this is Unveiling. And you have the Opalite moon. And then if you guys would like to pick with your zodiacs, let's go ahead and get those out. Mix them all up. All right. Pile 1, we have Gemini. Oop, 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 oop. Aquarius, Virgo, and Aries. Pile 3, we have Taurus, Cancer, Libra, and Sagittarius. And pile 3, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo. There you go. Take some time if you need to. Grab that intuition, and timestamps are down in the description. I'll see you guys at your pile. Alrighty, pile 1. With your Red Jasper heart. Got some like crystal formations down here at the tip and within it. It's really beautiful. If you chose with your zodiac, we have Virgo, Gemini, Aries, and Aquarius. And you have your Shifts card, which for right now, I'm just going to put there. So we have some oracle cards, excuse me, and also we'll be using the Mind's Eye Tarot. Okay, we have Heal, Sandpiper Spirit, the Seer, and the Aspirant. Let's go ahead and just, I like things to be looking right. Equaled out. What, symmetry. Okay, let's go ahead and get your tarot cards out. Oh, yes, on both. Definitely feeling that one. Any more? Yes, we're grabbing more. Oop! And I just moved the entire thing. Okay. Nope. Not that one. Alrighty. Yes. Nope. That one. Okay. We have the Magician, the Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Wow. Huh. Okay. You guys might be hearing my stomach growl a little bit there. Sorry, I have not eaten yet, and You know, I don't like to be on a full stomach when I do readings. For some reason, it just feels a little bit inhibiting. So let's get into numbers just in case any of them mean something to you. We have 51, 1, 10, 2, and 4. And then let me also read the little pieces again. If I don't use it, it's fine, but things might just, you know, be special to you. So Sandpiper Spirit says be playful, and the aspirant says ambition, diligence, and setbacks. Alrighty. Pile 1's higher self. Messages from your higher self. Please allow me to receive what it is you want them to hear. I do feel a little bit of like a jumping around. It's not just going through this way. There's like a little bit of a hopping happening. I am going to start with the healing card, this column here. I'm really feeling the Knight of Cups is not about you in particular, it's about somebody else. And the fact that it's with the healing card means several things. One, you could be going through a healing process because of someone else, like they're helping you to heal, or you could be healing a relationship. The Knight of Cups is very strong in their emotions. They're capable. But they're also sensitive. They're charming. They're softer. Okay, I keep getting the word role model. There's something about role model in this for some of you. Maybe it's who you look at as a role model. Okay. Okay. So we've got these four that are together, and this is kind of a what is happening, what you're wanting. You know, the Magician, all about that manifestation, creativity, and with shifts here, it's like things are shifting, things are changing. So it could be something that you've been manifesting. It could be something that you've been manifesting through your creativity. But I do feel like this is the overall arching theme of you're going through a shift right now, and it is something that you have manifested. And then we do come to over here. We come to these four. And, you know, really interesting that you've got the Emperor and then you've got the Aspirant and right with each other. And they both are about ambition. So, but then you're right next to, and they grouped these together. So it's right next to the Seer and the Two of Pentacles. And the fact that the Two of Pentacles is connected to the Seer is telling me that there may not be, again, because of ambition. So there needs to be more balance and flexibility within your Seer abilities. A little more openness, but not beyond wide open. You know, we have to have balance. It is healthy to not have blind faith. It is healthy to question things. As long as we are not forever stuck in that, right? So it's such an odd place to be. This is my belief, but maybe it's not true. It is what it is. But there is an ambition here. There is this desire for your spiritual life. And I think it's that you're wanting it to be more. So the Wheel of Fortune can talk about opportunities, and it says be playful with the sandpiper spirit. And I'm kind of getting that you make the choice to be playful. I don't feel like it's saying, like, you know, life is life. Life gives you plenty of opportunities. So I don't feel like it's saying, yay, hey, opportunities are coming to be more fun. No, I think it's saying you have had the opportunities and you will continue to have the opportunities. You choose. You choose to be playful. So your perspective or personality or attitude, however you want to call it, if you've been feeling a lacking in this area, it is your call. It's I'm not saying that depression doesn't exist. Obviously it does. But it's, you know, you can choose, instead of having a judgment on something, I'm going to be more curious about it. And that creates a more freeing, flexible, open, playful attitude, right? How can you take the opportunities that come your way and view them in a more fun light? Is that how you say that? It sounds weird coming out, but you know, are you going to splash around in the puddle, dancing in the rain, or are you going to complain that it's raining and you don't want to get your feet wet? I mean, and we have moods, right? We go through moods. So sometimes it may be one way and sometimes it's the other. But for some reason with this pal, they're wanting to remind you that it is your choice. It's what you choose to do with the opportunity. The opportunities will come no matter what. That's life. Okay, I'm being drawn back to the seer card again. For some reason, why are we back to the seer card? Did I not give the number 45? I don't think I saw the number up here for some reason. Just in case. They're connecting now diagonally to the Wheel of Fortune card with the seer. And I'm getting a similar message, but slightly different here, is that there's going to be the opportunities. Just because things seem slow does not mean they don't exist. Or just because here's the thing. You might be in a place where you're not seeing them. that could very much seer. The seer is not seeing. The seer is blind. Um, it's sometimes we are given like this plateau, this hiatus, right, of needing a break. And we don't realize that we need a break, but they do up there. And so our seeing is dimmed down. Now, that's out of our control. But sometimes it's again this like you choose. So if you're not seeing things, is there something inside of you that has just decided, you know what, I need to not right now. And that is okay. That is part of our, our process, the waves of life. But they are calling to like, it's not going to end. There are plenty of opportunities. Okay, and now I'm getting this, how do you view things? How do you, like, you need a newness. There's this, away with the old, incoming the new. How do you view things? It's a different way of thinking, a different way of looking at it. We're going to use this for an example. You see a red Jasper heart. You could, yeah, it's a heart, okay. Or you could be like, oh, wow, look at the lines in it could symbolize the fact that there's crystal that's hidden is like a hidden beauty. It could, it's, how are you choosing to look at something? Are you choosing to dive into it? Are you choosing to find the beauty in things? Or have you just kind of meh? Things have been kind of meh. So that's where you're at. And I think that this is just that kind of encouragement because things are shifting for you. And I do believe that you are still in the healing process, but like towards the end. Okay. I'm gonna say it, but like my own brain kicked in there for a second. You're towards the end of the healing process. Here's the thing. My brain was like, yeah, but we're always healing in some way, in some form, and blah, blah, blah. For whatever this specific thing is, you're towards the end of it. You've gone through a lot of the healing already. Is there anything else that wants to pop out, please? Okay. I have now been encouraged to express, this is interesting. This is really interesting. To express what is actually currently going on with me, because it's a different example for you. As I'm doing this reading, I am having brain zaps. And what they are is basically it feels like electricity goes through my head, torso, and sometimes through my hands. And it's disorienting. It's like it's my body. I'm taking it as my body is telling me I need to stop and I need to relax and I need to just chill out, right? De-stress, whatever it is. Overstimulated, maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly why they happen. They say it can be from stress, fatigue, all that kind of stuff, which, with my health, sure. But I think that the reason that they're having me tell you about this is because I am continuing to at least finish your pile, right? I am dedicating to this and I am choosing to, even though I have this thing messing me up in a way, to continue to go through it. So that's a key thing for somebody. I felt that there was like this click that happened. There's a key thing for somebody here that's listening that You know, sometimes we have crap that we go through and we can still choose to keep moving forward. We can still choose to get through it. Okay. Is that it? Is there anything else? Okay, I've been brought down to the picture of the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got what looks like two feminine types here, and looks like one is supposed to like be like devil-like, which then makes me think, okay, maybe the other is like angel-like. Very different representation if that's the case. But again, choice, like choice is coming up hardcore. We can have contradictory thoughts. We can have our heart say one thing, our head say another. There are a lot of options in life. I mean, even the simplest thing, like, do I want ice in my water today or not? You know, there are so many options and choices to make. And choose for yourself. That's the encouragement I'm getting right now. Choose for yourself. I think that's so easy to say out loud, but how many of us put aside our heart, you know, for other people, for the situations we're in, whatever it is. Choose for yourself. Yep. Okay, that is it, guys. I truly hope this has been a blessing for you. I really hope that regularly you feel seen, heard, loved, all the good things. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, pile 2 with your zebra stone. You know, there are so many names for things that I honestly, like, I kind of wish I had the real knowledge. I don't seem to be able to retain it. I've looked it up several times of like what kind of stone looks like what, and you know, some of them are see-through. What does that mean? Is that an agate? You know, all that. But because zebra stone is like zebra. What is this really? It's not a zebra. So what is it actually? But it's very cool looking. I actually specifically picked this out for you guys because of the synergy card. For those of you that don't know what synergy means, it's the working well together, basically, like two different energies, two different people, whatever it is, combining well, working well together. And the black and white of this, and it's being two completely different things, but combined, it's beautiful, right? It has a very cool effect. So there you go. If you chose with your zodiac, we have Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Cancer. You have your synergy card. Oh, that's right. You guys got extra. I forgot about that. We have integration, balance, the beloved. For some reason, I want that over here. Turkey spirit. You need balance when you eat your turkey. Okay, being weird. And the shepherd. Huh. Okay. All right, we're going to get out some tarot. This is the Mind's Eye Tarot. Whoa. You definitely, we're going to go between those two. Okay. Take that bottom one with the turkey. I wanted to place it here, but which choice? Which one are we doing? Turkey, turkey, turkey. Any more? It takes time. We are taking time for some reason. It takes longer than we want. Shepherd or balance? Balance. Okay. We will remember that for that one. That was the card. I had it. There we go. Okay. Grab a sip of my coffee, guys. And let me get you numbered. Oh, let me turn these over. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Are we doing reverses? No. Okay. That felt like a no. Yeah. Okay. Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, the Magician, and Justice. Wow. You've got, out of the 5 cards of tarot cards, you've got 4 major arcana. That's pretty impressive. All right, numbers, in case they are important to you. So we've got 10, 5, 7, 1, 11, 5, and 61. And let me get you the little bits. There's just a little bit down here. Just even if I don't use it, I want to make sure you guys have everything just in case something pops out to you. So Turkey Spirit says give with gratitude and grace. And the Shepherd says celebration and family. Okay. Okay, I think let's just start here and then see where your higher self takes us. Oh, I am already feeling a need to remind you for some reason that this is a general reading, which means multiple people watch, which means not every single bit is meant for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It's very interesting to me because the synergy card and integration card to me are very similar energies. It's the combining, it's working together, and this one's like really bringing it in. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And so I do feel like karma. I'm feeling karma from this card right now. So there is something that, yeah, okay, I'm getting both now. So for some of you, it is a particular person, another human. And then for some of you, it's a spiritual thing that's going on. But it is karmic. So this is needed. Are we just going to go across? Yes. Okay. So then we have this balance card and the Hierophant. Hierophant. I don't know how to say it, guys. Oftentimes the Hierophant has to do with traditions, with like an already set up religion, knowledge. Usually they talk about it spiritually speaking, but it can also just be like commitments, like marriage or something like that. But the Hierophant is someone that influences the people around them. And there's balance is needed within this department in your life, within this category. So you might be diving too much. Yep, I'm getting a resounding yes. Okay, that was an answer. yeah, you might be diving too much into the people around you. Sorry, I'm bumping the table a bit here. That it's overwhelming you. It's taking a toll on you in a way that's not great. Okay. Okay. So we have a weird, this doesn't normally happen, but sometimes it does. It's just not usual. So the card suddenly, the direction of this has gone this way now. So we're skipping from what I just said over to the Seven of Swords, which is not great. It can be about lies, deception, untrustingness, things that are not trustworthy. Um, so I don't know what your individual situation is, but there is something within your sphere of influence, within the group that you're in, that is not trustworthy. Why is it not trustworthy? Why do we see something as not being trustworthy? Because lies happen. Okay. Because we're hurt too often, right? We don't want to get hurt again. Okay. If it is a spiritual thing, either way, sometimes a life lesson is that we're just not supposed to trust everything. And that could be what's going on for you guys. To learn, to learn discernment, to learn to let go, to learn to kind of just be okay not trusting things, even if they're people that are close to you. Family. We have the family that we have, and you might have a really hard time with a sister or a parent or whatever it is, and you don't feel that you can trust them. And that is okay. That's okay, because they're also going through life and learning their lessons, right? That's how it is. That's just part and parcel. That's how the gears are all working around and doing their thing. We are all living our lives, and sometimes we mess up. And so and then we're connecting now to the turkey spirit, which is like, give with gratitude and grace, it says, to have grace towards these people, to be able to pull back. Yeah, okay, I'm getting a grander concept now with, for some reason, we, as humans, I have yet to meet someone that doesn't feel this way. So I don't know what it is, but we feel like things are supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be better than it is. It's supposed to be great, and it's not. And therefore, it sucks. Like, I'm supposed to have the best family. My parents are supposed to stay together and love each other. My brothers and sisters are supposed to be wonderful people and never pick on me. And we're supposed to go out and have picnics. And what is this supposed to? And what is this perfection? Why do we all feel this way? Is it like some kind of Disney thing? Like, what is this? Why is it that we should strive for goodness, right? But the thing is that we're all fallible. We're all learning. We're all we all have issues we have to go through and figure out, and we can't unless we're bouncing against each other to figure them out, right? We have to be able to go, oh, whoops, that wasn't the right way. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let me learn and do better. So I feel like it's not even about gratitude. It's more about having grace. It's more about basically being the bigger man, right? Like, pull back, say it's okay. It's okay. We all are figuring out our shit, basically. Okay, moving on now. I'm feeling a pause for some reason. We're not here yet. What is happening? Clarity, please. I'm just getting that for some of you that what I just said is kind of really hard, and you need to take time and pause with it and really think it through, and maybe even just become the observer and kind of look at the people in your life and look at your own self and see, where does this fit in, and how can you view it. It's your life, you do with it what you will. This is me giving you grace. Just I'm joking. But yeah, for some of you this is a harder thing. So take some time. Take some time with it and see how you feel. All right, the shepherd. Okay, so with the magician and the shepherd, I got the imagery of when a lamb falls over, a sheep falls over, they can't get themselves back up. And so they will be on their backs with their legs up in the air, and their legs will become numb, and the shepherd has to come and prop them back up and rub their legs to bring the life back into them. And with the magician, we're okay. So rubbing the life back into the legs suddenly jumped us to a different aspect of the magician than what I was originally going with. And that is newfound power. Newfound power, which now also goes into this celebration down here with the shepherd. And I'm getting a sense of this being more of a higher self, spiritual team kind of vibe, that they are celebrating your newfound power. And when I say power, it doesn't necessarily mean like spiritual abilities. It's more along the lines of a confidence in yourself. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And I'm getting a real you were never dead. You may have looked dead, you may have felt dead, but you were never dead. And they are rubbing the life back into you. It's really beautiful, guys. Like, I'm honestly really I'm having a moment within my heart. It's very touching how they feel towards you. Yeah. I hope that whoever that is meant for will really feel that and really take that. Okay. I will also say originally what I was going with is the manifestation, like the working the feeling back into the legs, working on your manifestation is where I was originally going. So for some of you, that's a part of this is guiding. Actually, you have a lot of guidance here. With the Hierophant and your Shepherd. I even feel like the Beloved card is representing that as well. Anyway, nurture what it is you want to manifest. That's specific for this group. Now, it may not be for all of you, reminder, but because there's different ways of manifesting. Different people do it differently, and some people just kind of say it and then let it go, right? And then some people concentrate on it. They are encouraging this group to nurture what you're manifesting. Show love to what you're manifesting. Okay. Now to this beloved card, Injustice. I'm getting two separate things here. And I don't know if they're actually separate or not, but one is the feeling of betrayal. There's a feeling of, like, I'm seeing this sword go right up into the Beloved card, and it's like betrayed when you found out the truth about something. This feeling of that. The second, and it might be the same situation, this, the same, it can both things can happen for the same person. So it's not that these are completely separate, but anyway. So a betrayal, some kind of betrayal in your heart. It could be for past people, it could be from a current person, but what I'm also receiving is this truth, balance, fairness within your partnership. It is the opposite of the Seven of Swords, of this, something's not trustworthy, something's not, deceit and lies. This is good. This is fair. This is just within your love life. Okay, and now what's coming up is a little reminder that if you are used to a family or past loves that did not treat you the best, then experiencing better treatment is gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird, and you may not trust it because it's too good to be true, right? That's how it feels. But if you stick with it, if you keep going, you can learn otherwise. Okay. I kind of felt like that was a call to the end, but let me just... Anything else, please? Anything else want to pop out? I am suddenly being drawn to the integration card, where you can see how sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes the light, the red, the light of it is clear, and sometimes it's cloudy. And it's just pointing out to me the waves of life that we go through, the ups and downs. Integration is not always just, you know, it's not like a syringe with your medicine in it and immediate. It's it has ups and downs as well. Be okay. Be okay with the ups and downs. Concentrate on having that grace. Balance. Okay, that is it. Guys, I really hope this has been a benefit for you. I truly hope that you feel seen, heard, loved, understood, all those amazing things. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Alrighty, pile 3 with your Opalite moon. Ah! I knew I shouldn't have done that with one hand. There we go. If you chose with your zodiac, we have Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn. You have your Unveiling card. And we've got some more Oracle cards, and then I will be getting out the Mind's Eye Tarot. Introspection, the Poet, the Owl, and Lion Spirit. Okay, let's get out your tarot. Whoops. Oh, as I like just move everything. One more. This one's taking a while. We're gonna leave it for a moment and place these. And then we will see. Okay. Introspection is taking a while. And there it is. Had to pause for introspection. Alrighty. All right, we have 7 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, High Priestess with the Poet, 8 of Pentacles, and 4 of Swords. There we go. That was off a little bit. Okay, let me give you numbers in case something is important and pops out. We have 7, 2, 8, 4, 39, and 37. And then let me also give you just the tiny little tidbits, whether I use them or not. I just want to make sure you have everything. So the Poet says relationships and vulnerability. And Lion Spirit says be generous of spirit. Okay. Okay. It's almost like just an like a, maybe we'll get more details later, but what I am getting is this just a beautiful sense of higher power, the veil being lifted, discovery, your spirituality, your wisdom, being a place of rest for others. Huge with this 4 of Swords card. It's just, okay, let's just go through them individually though, because otherwise this is what, 2 minutes long? Okay, so your higher self. And once again, just a reminder, it's a general reading. Not every tiny little bit is meant for everybody. Take what you will. 7 of Pentacles, hard work, growth. And I believe that because of your hard work, the veil is being lifted. You've been working at something and now the veil is being lifted. The encouragement is this introspection, going within. And Page of Cups, sorry for moving everything. Page of Cups is this openness. Yeah, the heart is opening. You're opening to the introspection, to going within, to seeing yourself differently. Ooh, oof. Okay, there it is. There it is. New perspectives. Seeing yourself differently. That hit the heart. So, oh look, and there's a heart. And even the introspection speaks of growth. You've got these almost like leaves, you know, coming out and the green in it. And yeah, and I don't know if you guys can see that. Leaves right here. So yeah, we're a lot of growth is happening. Growth here, growth here, growth here. Whenever you have a new perspective, that is growth. Lots of growth, lots of self stuff. Hard work. Perhaps you've been doing this. I'm not sure. You know, I'm not getting a past tense or a future right now. So I'm going to assume that it's different for everybody. Some of you have been already here where you're doing this work and you can feel that the veil has been lifted. And then for some of you, the veil is about to be lifted. And we've got the poet here with relationships and vulnerability, and it's with the High Priestess, which High Priestess is all about that spirituality. It's all about the higher power, as connection, seeing how things interact, and in the spiritual world, I mean. And there's something about, I'm really getting drawn to the vulnerability portion of this poet card. This being open and honest and raw. Why does my heart hurt, guys? Something here is hitting. Is it just difficult? Is that a scary thing? Is it foreign? Do we think of the High Priestess as this like unfeeling thing? As this I'm above feelings? I'm not going to have those because they're uncontrollable or something like that? You know, oftentimes we see like, think of the Avatar movie, you know, where the woman was like a high priestess. She was the one that was connected to, what was it called? Awa. And she was very kind of, she came across as a little bit like stoic and stern. Of course she showed a lot of emotion later when all the turmoil was happening, but there's kind of this like sitting on a throne, looking around, watching everything, being above it, and being vulnerable is kind of the opposite of that. But I think that it takes this vulnerability to be able to be the high priestess. You may not see it in the person. There's all kinds of people walking around that we may not understand what's going on, right? We may not know what's in their heart. But the vulnerability, oh, why is that hurting? Someone's going through it, man. One of you, you're going through it. I hope you realize that you're not alone. I hope that this tells you that. I'm getting chills now. I hope this is a reminder to you that you're not alone, even when we feel like it. Yes, you're going to feel alone. We cannot help that. That is human nature. It's what happens. But you are never actually alone. You have not been abandoned. They are with you. In fact, I even really clearly felt a higher self, a spirit team member touch my hand and say, thank you for doing this. Like, thank you for telling them, because you're not, you're not hearing it from them right now for whatever that reason is. I don't know, but they are with you. They are with you. They have not left you. They watch you cry. You're not alone. Okay, I'm gonna try and move on now. The Eight of Pentacles speaks of talent, craftsmanship, also like kind of hard work, but it's like, it's more in the way of like, you've learned. Hi, buddy. You saying hi to them? Yeah. Hey, bud. I'm gonna go now so I can keep doing this. Okay, so he wanted to say hi, apparently, and also try and be feisty and play. Anyway, the owl to me speaks of wisdom. And oof, okay. I'm getting right now like wisdom in the darkness. And that is, yeah, that is key. So you naturally are great at having this wisdom, at I can't say that's always communicated the best, because that's everybody's different, right? But within you, within your own soul, your heart, you've got the wisdom for when people are in a dark, hard, difficult place. And that really ties into this being a resting spot for others. There's a tiny little ant. Oh, sweetheart. I'm pretty sure that was on Loki. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting this, even even for that person or people that are going through the really hard time where you're feeling alone and all that, just because you have these experiences, just because you have these awful experiences, does not mean you don't have the wisdom. People have wisdom because they go through shit. You've come out of it and you gain the experience and the knowledge and the wisdom. And some of us just happen to be better at it than others for some reason. That's just, maybe that's a spiritual gifting. I don't know exactly, but this is a talent for you. And that I'm also drawn to nighttime for you guys. I don't know if you just feel at one with the moon, or if that is more your time because everyone else, it's more quiet, I don't know, but nighttime is really popping up. I am also getting this being watched over and protected while you provide a resting spot for others. It's like your higher self, your spirit team are saying nothing. They're gonna like come around you and like put a shield around you and whoever you're with, to really allow that healing, that quiet, the calm that's needed. Mind you, I am also being called, I do feel I'm being called to say that sometimes a resting spot comes immediately after verbal volcanic explosion, right? Like sometimes people just need to bleh and get everything out and basically like throw it all up, throw all the turmoil that's going on inside of them. And then they can rest, and then they can just, oh. And so you might be on the receiving end of a lot of that kind of energy. And again, I feel like you're being protected. I'm getting that with the lion right now. You're being protected. And also with this unveiling card, with just the surrounding, like I'm seeing this as like a shield. Even though you have your own stuff you go through, you are still of use to other people. You can still be of service to others. You can still be the shoulder they cry on. And the only thing and this is me personally, I don't feel like this is coming from higher self or anything like that. This is just me. Make sure you get your needs met too. Just make sure that you've got enough of a charge to be able to handle all the stuff, right? You got to take care of yourself as well. Okay, is there anything else, please, for pile 3? There's a little bit of a call out. They're saying, when's the last time you actually watched the sunset? Like specifically stopped what you're doing, planned your day to go watch the sunset. Not just happened to be driving and you see it. To take that moment, what is it like, takes usually around 15 minutes or so. It's a planned time for you to not be thinking about everything else, to be appreciating the joy and beauty of the world, which is so hard to do these days. It's so hard. And it's also a rest for you. It's a resting place for you. Okay. All right, I do feel that that's the close. Guys, I really hope this has been a benefit for you. I truly hope you feel seen, heard, loved, understood, cherished, all those amazing things. Remember, you're not alone. Much love to you. I'll see you guys next time.